Look at Fagbendler run ahead of the basketball. Hole, corner 3, she knocks it down. Next. Trip, nice job by Wheeler, to the nail. Crowd chanting defense. All 18,000 of them. Kick to the corner, Lexi Hull. Defensive rotation. Hull in the left corner. Lexi Hull is known for her spectacular performances and unique experiences in WNBA venues. The Indiana Fever guard has demonstrated that she isn't only here to play but to dominate. But what happens when a rising celebrity becomes the subject of a devastating revelation? It doesn't matter what team she's on. Hull down. Gets the screen from Boston. Erica Wheeler trying to turn the corner. Gets it out. Shot clock down to 4. Fever quick passing Hull. Recent reports about Lexi Hull's contract have shocked and intrigued fans and insiders. Details regarding her innovative performance incentives, which are said to be unprecedented in the WNBA, have stirred heated arguments. This isn't just about money. The Indiana Fever sees Hull as an important component of their future. What makes her contract so extraordinary? Let's go deeper to discover the stipulations that are altering the regulations for rookie contracts in the league. This hot stretch that you're in, and it seems like making all the shots. Do you hear from them all the time about it? Yeah, part of the game day routine is text from mom and dad pregame and postgame, so they're just a lot more excited to text postgame these days. So, yeah, it's been great. Their support really means the world to me. Lexi Hull was drafted 6th overall in the 2022 WNBA draft by the Indiana Fever and has quickly established herself as an integral member of the squad. Hull has the attributes that every club seeks in a cornerstone player, including perfect shooting accuracy, aggressive defensive efforts, and a high basketball IQ. Her ability to adjust to the professional stage has made her a prominent player in a league full of talented athletes. However, new discoveries concerning her contract have added an unexpected twist to her blossoming career. Leaked documents indicate a new system with performance incentives that have sparked debate around the league, not just for their novelty, but also for what they tell about the Fever's audacious vision for Hull's place in their future. These discoveries demonstrate Hull's rising power and the organization's incredible belief in her potential. I'm just really grateful that time finally came. I feel like the last all 3 years, I've always worked really, really hard and percentages don't lie. So, finishing those last 2 seasons and looking at my percentages just not being where I wanted them to be or where I thought they deserved to be for how much work I was putting in. Plus the quickness. Clark working her way inside, back to a pass, Lexi Hull. According to sources close to the Fever organization, leaked terms of Hull's contract show an unexpected stipulation. Performance incentives are among the highest in the WNBA. While performance-based bonuses are common practice, Hull's contract reportedly includes game-changing provisions. These requirements reward her for earning league-leading statistics, emphasizing her rising status in the league. For example, these rules supposedly guarantee big prizes if Hull finishes in the top 5 in both three-point shooting accuracy and defensive steals, an extraordinary provision for a rookie. Such expressions are not only uncommon, but also reflect the Fever's daring strategy. They are focusing on Hull's immediate effect while also encouraging her to develop into a top-tier player. By attaching her salary to such lofty performance goals, the Fever are not only rewarding greatness, they are also setting a new standard for appreciating and inspiring young talent in the WNBA. This strategy indicates their conviction in Hull's ability to redefine what a rookie can do, creating a precedent that might impact rookie contracts across the league. While most WNBA rookies sign normal contracts, Lexi Hull's contract stands out as a beacon of change, indicating a significant shift in how young talent is valued. Let us take a step back and look at the average rookie contract structure. In the WNBA, first, year players are often signed to 4-year contracts with a team option for 4-year contracts. The money is adequate, but nothing to brag about, especially when compared to the wage limitations and bonus schemes found in other professional leagues. Most rookies have a clear deal, a base wage with minor performance incentives. They're often compensated for achievements like earning the All-Rookie team or being named to the All-Star roster. But what about Hull's contract? It is everything but usual. Hull's contract stands out because of the performance-based bonuses, which many deem game-changing. While it is not unusual for players to get performance incentives, Hull's contract is unique in its scope. Unlike other rookies whose incentives are related to more generic goals, Hull's stipulations prioritize elite-level criteria, such as being in the top 5 in three-point shooting and defensive steals. These aren't simply incentives for creating a good impression. They're goals for Hull to be among the best in the league, regardless of experience. Ionescu had a big first round with 26. Wickham had 28. Gosh, it looks so easy, right? It does. Well, one of the things Sabrina's talked about shooting this year for the Liberty is she's never had this many open shots before in her career. Obviously, Brianna Stewart. This type of devotion from a team to a rookie player is unusual, especially for someone so young in their career. High performance-based contracts are usually reserved for veterans who have previously proven themselves. For example, Sabrina Ionescu, who signed a comparable contract extension with the New York Liberty, received performance-based incentives based on all winning BA team choices, MVP votes, and club success. But for a rookie, having such ambitious expectations written into their contract? That is revolutionary. Carly Samuelson, out of Stanford. Here's Ryan Howard going to work. Easy to do. Parker or Ryan Howard, that is. To see how significant this deal is, compare it to other famous rookies from prior years. Consider Ryan Howard, the 2022 number 1 overall choice. Howard's contract followed a similar pattern, although her performance bonuses were more customary. Despite receiving incentives for team success and individual awards, such as Rookie of the Year, Howard's contract did not exceed the expectations of Hull. In comparison, Hull's contract is more than simply a pledge to be competitive. It is a clear challenge to achieve and maintain elite-level performance from the start. Here's Boston. Boston trying to take Savali. Boston fading it. Katie Lou Samuelson with one to shoot. Boston has to put it up and flips it in. Then there's Aaliyah Boston, who was selected first overall by the Indiana Fever in 2023. While Boston's contract included performance incentives, they were more closely related to team results like playoff appearances and individual accomplishments such as Rookie of the Year. These are typical of the WNBA, although they do not reflect the same level of personal challenge as Hull's contract. Her incentives aren't about making the club seem good. They're about her becoming a franchised player, a position that many rookies must earn over time. You felt it how you felt walking up the floor and seeing some people that are close to you. Yeah, I mean, first of all, to get a win in front of anyone is great. To get a win in front of my grandma, who came all the way from Spokane, and my sister. Shout out Cheryl. Yeah, go Grandma Cheryl. And my sister Cam. E from Austin. So why should this matter? The Fevers are riding not only on Hull's talent, but also on her ability to establish herself as a cornerstone player right away. This is a long-term investment in Hull, laying the groundwork for her to not only become a future all-star, but also to help the Fever regain league prominence by placing such a high value on her performance. The Fever are sending a message to the rest of the league. They feel Hull has the potential to be a generational star, and they are ready to pay her accordingly. In essence, Hull's deal represents a seismic shift in how rookies will be regarded into the future. It might set a new standard in the league, incentivizing young players to achieve elite-level measurements and lead their teams to success from the start. The precedent established here may push other clubs to reconsider their rookie contracts, particularly for players who have the potential to disrupt the league early in their careers. I think I feel more comfortable. I think that's the thing that I've noticed the most in the second year, is that when I'm out there, I don't feel as nervous. I think as a rookie, it's the first time you're on the big stage, and I was definitely a little nervous last year, and I feel like now having coaches and players that I feel like believe in me and that I believe in myself, I can be out there a lot more. I feel like this league is really competitive, and being here for 2 years, I definitely feel like my confidence has grown. I feel like I'm finding areas where I fit, and that's something that's really hard in the WNBA to try to figure out where you fit on a team, and I feel like I'm getting to the spot where I can feel confident in my role. Bowl was a standout player at Stanford University prior to going professional. She rose to prominence as a major player in the Cardinals' 2021 NCAA championship run because of her clutch plays and unwavering tenacity. Even then, nobody could have imagined how much the Fevers would put into her future. During college, Hull spent endless hours in the gym analyzing game footage and honing her trade. Her ability to execute under duress made her an ideal candidate for a professional squad seeking to rebuild around youthful talent. Aside from her technical abilities, Hull's leadership and work ethic stood out as attributes that would transition well to the professional scene. The leaked contract terms also include an intriguing clause. Hull's salary for the 2025 season, $88,261, is accompanied by an unknown bonus system dependent on her ability to improve Team performance. Analysts believe that these bonuses might total tens of thousands of dollars, essentially making Hull one of the most incentivized players on the team. To put this in context, comparable incentives have been seen in the contracts of league veterans and all-stars, making Hull's agreement more noteworthy considering her young and early stage in her career. This unique structure demonstrates the Fever's high expectations for her and their dedication to her development as a franchise cornerstone. The message is clear. The Indiana Fever are counting on Hull to spearhead their league-wide turnaround. But why is this significant? The Fever are making it clear that Hull is their franchise's future. Egypt. Investment demonstrates their belief not only in her abilities, but also in her leadership potential. Hull's quest is about more than just basketball. It's about changing the perception of what a rookie can do and represent in the WNBA. As if the WNBA wasn't enough, Hull will also compete in the unrivaled Basketball League's debut season. Founded by WNBA superstars Breanna Stewart and Nafisa Collier, this new 3-on-3 league is a game-changing endeavor aimed at increasing the WNBA's prominence. This league offers elite players such as Hull a platform to refine their skills, stay visible, and challenge the limits of competition during the off-season, thereby fostering year-round engagement with fans. Hull's selection in this restricted league is more evidence of her rising star in the basketball world. Hull will join other great athletes in a league that values innovation, competitiveness, and player well-being when it debuts in January 2025. This enterprise is ideally aligned with Hull's goals, allowing her to improve her game while being visible throughout the summer. It also demonstrates her versatility and will to remain at the top of the basketball world. Here's a turnover on Seattle, only their third of the game. Plexi Hull with it. Hull's middle name is versatility. Whether she's draining shots from beyond the arc, handing out assists, or shutting down opponents with her defensive skills, she's a force to be reckoned with. And now, with this stolen material, we can see how highly the Fever values her power to influence every part of the game. This confidence in Hull is based not only on her current ability, but also on her potential to become one of the league's most complete players. This week, making some shots recently, how would you describe your confidence level right now at this point in the season? This season's been so interesting, just trying to stay ready and do whatever is asked of me on each night, and every night is different. So I think for me, I'm getting extra reps, staying ready, and whenever I get those minutes, I'm just trying to make the most of them. Off the court, Hull's influence is similarly strong. Her community participation is evident in efforts such as holding free kids basketball camps in impoverished neighborhoods and collaborating with local organizations to organize fundraisers. These activities demonstrate her unshakable determination to make a difference. Hull is more than just a player for Fever fans. She serves as a role model and a beacon of hope for the franchise's future. The Fever are investing in Hull to build a legacy that will go beyond the court. Lexi, Hull gets the steal of Boomer Wally in pursuit. As Lexi Hull prepares for another WNBA season and her first appearance in the unrivaled league, the stakes have never been greater. The leaked contract terms have heightened the intrigue in her already captivating narrative. They demonstrate the Indiana Fever organization's belief in her potential and emphasize their strategic focus on developing her abilities. As fans grasp the details, including performance-based incentives and comparisons to other celebrity contracts, their excitement builds. Hull's path, characterized by tenacity, ability, and drive, serves as an example to all aspiring athletes. How Hull will live up to these enormous expectations remains unknown, but one thing is certain: her path is more captivating than ever. What are your thoughts on these surprising findings regarding Hull's contract? Will these incentives motivate her to achieve even higher heights, or will they create undue pressure? Please let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more in-depth articles about your favorite sportsmen. Thanks you, and subscribe to the channel.